charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. He signed back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Catz with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. His return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum, but ideally, and
he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Murray on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. Also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Nailed They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. That's got to come back. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That throw behind his intended target. Murray following the incompletion. Here's second down. Benson now from the gun. Along the sideline past midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole bum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Here's a screen to Benson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Kyler looking to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
11 MT.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's second down coming up.
Will Johnson there on
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for us, Cincinnati.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Burrow to the air now. Launches one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. He can get him a handout, pin out the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time. McPherson at the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To number 88. A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Now an inside give to Benson. One gain up, about a handful there. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowl.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Benson once more. He spins right by him. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to run for it with Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 11, 180. 180, shot. 12, 12, 12.
On first down, here's Burrow. Punt out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play. I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Gun.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points in the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Now Kyler. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right or wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. An 8-yard touchdown pass in the books. The Vikings are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the veteran, Terry McLaurin. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Commanders are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Drive starts with an option, right side. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. That pushes them back. Third down coming up. Tyler throwing here. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Burrow now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but he'll stay with them after the interception. Benson on first and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They give on second to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Murray looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a third-quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. As this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. It's an option right that begins this drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. Dot, 11. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. Third down coming.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 180, 11 Thomas. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. It's caught. Chase has it. Let's get the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a third quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. From the gun, it's Murray. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Kyler looking to throw. And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again, following the sack. And on him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play jarred loose, incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Finds his man Chase. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's trying to push the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
To throw again. It's Burrow. They did it. He made the interception. Buda Baker kicks it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th. With some nice field position to start off this off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Murray to throw. Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Fields this one at the 3. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
11 MT. Wide 80.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Some on the quick hitter. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 38-yard
Here we go.
We're on second, it's Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Gun. That.
A give left side to Brown. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 7. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
He's just set.
Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll get it up to the 44. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now, Murray. Then against McBride. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Another throw coming from Murray. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
Here's Catz to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Completed over the middle. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. After 24
Hey, can.
They're going to pass it here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Cardinals in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.